Hello, Kula here. Hope you guys are having a great day. For this video, I have for you guys my May 2015 empties. I'm trying to do these like monthly so it doesn't get too out of hand, but I got a lot of garbage for May, I guess. I do have kind of weird lighting right now. It is like bright daylight over here, and then on this side of me it's like unnatural lighting, so it looks kind of weird in my viewfinder, so hopefully it doesn't end up too weird. My upstairs neighbor is home, so if you hear stomping around, it is her, and I apologize. And I did get my hair cut, and I really love it. It's really great for summer, and I'm very, very excited about it. But I want to get right on into this because there's a lot of garbage in this bag that I want to tell you guys about, and I don't want this to end up too long. I'm going to start off with this is the Tony Moly Apple Tox face cream. I got this in my mini box. It is really, really cute. It is a really nice face cream. It smells like apples and honey. It was very moisturizing, and I really, really liked it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's in a jar, so it's kind of unsanitary packaging, unfortunately. But it's super duper cute, and I was really happy to have given that a try. I have a couple eye masks from Sephora. I picked up a few of these. These are okay. They're $5 each, so they're a little bit more on the pricey side. I have a pomegranate one, and I have a honey one. They're paper eye masks. You just kind of put them under your eyes, just like that little like patch. They have the Sephora logo stamped into the paper, so it's kind of funny. They're okay. Like I said, they're kind of pricey for what they are. They're made in Taiwan. I don't know if I'm going to purchase any more. There's definitely other eye masks out there that are less expensive that I think are just as good, if not better. But they were fun to try. I do have a two-part face mask. This I got from Forever 21. This is a snail, age regenerating multi-step treatment by Pure Derm. This is a two-parter, like I said. You have the ampule here, and then you have this like really creepy fitted face mask. It made my skin feel kind of itchy near the end, so I'm gonna try the other one I have of these, and if that happens again, then unfortunately I won't use this type anymore. So I don't know if it's just an ingredient in the ampule or if it's in the mask itself or whatever's making my skin itchy. I didn't really like get any irritation though, so probably just my skin was just feeling kind of grouchy. I have two Tony Moly masks. I have the I'm Real Pomegranate. This is like the second time or third time I think I've used this. I love this mask. I actually have discovered I love pomegranate things, including pomegranate flavored food, so that's really cool. And then this is the Clear Skin rice. Is it rice? Yeah, Clear Skin Rice from Tony Moly. I get my Tony Moly mask from Urban Outfitters. I thought the Urban Outfitters would be kind of on the pricey side just because I feel like pretty much everything in that store is kind of more expensive. But it turns out that Sephora now carries the Tony Moly mask, and they're actually more expensive at Sephora. The Tony Moly products that Sephora carries that Urban Outfitters also carries are more expensive at Sephora, and Urban Outfitters seems to have way more in stock than Sephora does, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. But I'm going to purchase my Tony Moly products from Urban Outfitters, at least for now, or like other like online retailers. I have this Goji Berry body smoothie from that like brand that I can never pronounce. It's that one right there. I got this from Ulta. This was $2. It was okay. It feels good on the skin, but the smell of this is really weird. This isn't as bad as the other one, which I think is in here too. I don't know where it is. I don't really want to dig for it right now. But the other one smelled terrible. This smelled okay. It's kind of like a really tart, citrusy snap, and it's not really like an attractive smell. I can see these being useful as like a travel item because it's in this packet here, and you can carry this on a plane with you and things like that, and you can just toss this away. You don't have to carry any bottles home with you. I got about 1.5, 2 uses out of these packets for like my whole body, so that wasn't too bad. But I'm not going to purchase these myself, again, unless I'm traveling. I finished a peptide makeup remover cleansing towelettes from Pure Derm. This is also from Forever 21. This is my favorite makeup remover. I don't use these on my face, though. I use them pretty much to take off swatches when I do videos. I've used them on my face a couple of times, and they've been okay. They have pretty good ingredients. There's 30 wipes in here for $2.90. These are made in Korea. So definitely not a bad deal. I finally finished up this Jergens Natural Glow firming daily moisturizer. This is the medium to tan skin tone. I picked this up like last summer when these were like a really, really big deal, and I'm just finally finishing it up now because I didn't really use it over the winter. I only use this on my legs just because that's the only part of my body I really want to tan, I guess, because my legs are pretty pasty. And it was okay. I don't think I used it consistently enough to like maintain a tan, and I did go with the medium to tan because everyone says go with a darker one because the ferrule light doesn't really show up on anyone. It smells good. Like, I don't mind the smell of this at all. It doesn't stain anything, so if you want to self-tan, but like you're new to self-tanning like I am, you don't really know what you're doing, this is a really good way to go. But finally used this up. Finally done with that. I used one of the chlorine eye patches from my Ipsy bag. This was actually really nice. I like this a lot. It did look a lot more like relaxed in my eye area, like in a good way, not like loose, but like not tensiony, and like it didn't really like plump anything up like I was kind of hoping it would. But like I don't really have like eye bags or anything. That I actually have the kind of the reverse problem where my eyes are kind of sunken in, so I think like the ingredient here that helps drain, like the eye contour, kind of worked against me, unfortunately. But they were nice. I probably wouldn't buy like the full size or anything of it, but they worked out okay. I used up these Urban Decay primer potions. I forget what I got this. I think this might have like come in like an Ipsy, or this came in with like one of my pals or something. But I got like these little sample pods of all 4 of the old primer potions. They're all kind of updated now. I don't think Sin even exists anymore. I forget what the new Sin is called, but it's like a little bit different. I like Original, I like Anti-Aging. Eden is too yellow for me, and Sin is just way too shiny. Yeah, Sin's the shiny one, right? Sin's way too shiny. I do want to try the new Sin. I forget what, like I said, the updated name is. And I do want to try Enigma, which is one of the newer ones, because that one looks really cool too. I have some like mini Deluxe samples of things. This is the Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. I kept this in my shower. It probably was kind of a mistake because after a little while it got really, really watered down. But this was really, it was non-irritating. It was nice. The only thing I will say about this that might bug some people is the smell of it. It's definitely a cleanser, like industrial kind of cleanser kind of smell, which is, it's nice because you know it's like not scented with like perfume or anything, which is really nice, and it's just the natural products in it that kind of smell like that. But it reminds me a lot of this like brush cleaner, like some kind of cleaner we used when I was in elementary school, which is kind of funny. But this is a nice product. And I have this NARS Orgasm Illuminator. This is not used up. This is super old though. I got this as like a VIB Rouge gift with like a $35 purchase once. I really do like this stuff. I know some people use it as like a blush kind of primer, which is really nice. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's a really pretty color. It's a really very subtle look, so I can definitely see it being a good kind of primer for blushes. But like I said, this is just really, really old, and I have other products now in my makeup collection that I want to use more because they're newer, and I'm just getting kind of uncomfortable with the age of this, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I have the Julep Glycolic Hand Scrub. This is the old one. Again, this isn't totally used up, but I think I've had this like since I joined Julep, and that was a really long time ago. And I just got a new one, like a brand new one, the brand new bottle, so I'm just going to throw this out. I used up this Wedod Curl Quencher Moisturizing Conditioner. I got this little bottle. There's a hair on it. Come on. I got this little bottle on sale. And also, I love the Wedod conditioners. This one's a little bit too heavy for my hair. I prefer the Bouncing Ranch Essential Daily Conditioner. It is $20 a bottle for one of these, but now that my hair is shorter, I won't go through it as quickly, so that's really nice. But this is a really good product if you're looking for like a really nice moisturizing conditioner. You don't even need to have curly hair to use it. I will say though that the curly hair products do tend to have more protein in them, so like too much protein can be bad for your hair, just as bad as like too little protein is. So just gotta be careful about that. This is a sample I got from Sephora. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but this is like the Queen of Hungry Face Mist. It's a really, really, really nice facial mist, and it's really expensive, and I'm really sad my sample's all used up, but I'm not going to repurchase this because it's crazy expensive, but it's super nice, and if you have the extra cash to like blow on something like a really like luxe product, this is a really great thing to pick up. I used up my Sephora Triple Action Cleansing Water. This is my first micellar water. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Throughout almost the entire life of this, I did not like this just because it doesn't really remove like my makeup. Like I use this as kind of like a cleanup after, so like I'll do like an oil cleanse and then I'll wash my face, and then if there's anything left over like eye makeup related, I'll use like one of these cleansing waters. Near the end of its life though, I kind of discovered a new use for it that I really like. I've started to do my eye makeup first and then clean up any fallout, which has been very, very helpful for me. And I actually have been using these cleansing waters to do that, and they work really great for that because they leave the area like moisturized and really nice and clean without having to strip it or anything like that. So I actually might pick this up. I remember saying like, I think I did like a not so favorite about it. I was like, I'm not going to repurchase this ever. But I might get another one of these. I don't know if Sephora still sells this though, because I think I got this on sale for like $5 in the clearance section, so I'm not too sure. But I still have a couple that I'm working on right now, so I still have some to use. This is the Sephora Express Nail Polish Remover. It's a nail polish remover. It's okay. It's not anything too spectacular. It is acetone based, so if you don't want an acetone, but it's not pure acetone. There's like glycerin and stuff in it, so it's probably a little bit more moisturizing. I just prefer like my OPI or my Zoya or even my Target brand over this one. I just got this because it was on sale one time. This is my Eau Thermale from Avene. This is the thermal spring water. I actually really, really like this stuff. I'm kind of sad I have to figure out where I can purchase more of this without having to pay shipping. But this stuff is really great to use for like shaving irritation. So like when I shave my legs, like sometimes they're kind of grouchy about it. So actually I'll just spray this on there and it's really, really soothing. Like I know like it's kind of stupid to have like bottled thermal spring water, but it's actually really nice. Like if you're ever like irritated or anything, it's just really gentle and really, really soothing. So I actually might pick up more of this. I think I have, no, I don't have any more thermal water. I definitely need to go figure out where I can purchase some more of that. I'm thinking about picking up the Evian water, but I'm not too sure about the mineral content of that. This is my EcoTools cognac sponge. Again, like I don't think these ever really go bad, but I'm just getting rid of it because it's kind of old. And I mean, they look really dried out, but you can bring them back to life with moisture. But they're really, really nice. They're like a really gentle exfoliator for your skin. So I'm just gonna get rid of that just because it's old. This is an empty box. It's all gone. Of the Giovanni Ultra Moist Touch-Up Hair Towelettes in the avocado and olive oil. These are like little travel packets of like hair oil basically, and what you can do is you can either like swipe them over your hair. They're like wet naps. You can like swipe them over your hair, you can like rub them in your hands and rub them in your hair, and they're just really nice for like a quick touch-up, or like if you're traveling or something and you just want to make your hair look a little bit nicer. They're really great to do for that. And then afterwards you can just rub the oil into your skin because it's basically pretty much just all oils and things like that, and it smells really, really good, and I really liked those. I don't think Ulta carry those anymore, unfortunately. I did see they went on sale. I think I picked up like another box of them, but I'm kind of sad if they don't sell those anymore. I have a couple nail polishes in here, which is kind of surprising. I don't normally throw away nail polish. I usually end up giving it to my mom, but I had a polish that actually went bad on me. Like I've never had a polish actually go bad on me yet, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I collect nail polish, is that like even though the bottles do say like you should only keep them for like 2 years or something like that, like they don't really go bad unless they either like completely separate or they dry out. And that's what kind of happened with this one. This is Mariska from Julep, and this one completely separated. It's kind of hard to see now, but like all the pigment kind of settled to the bottom, and it's like I can't shake it back together. It won't go back together no matter how hard I try, and it's just kind of unusable now. And I think it's because this was a neon polish. I think neon polishes probably have a tendency to do that more, but that was kind of sad. This is the first time I had a nail polish go bad on me. And then I have Magic Cake from Rainbow Honey. This was a topper from the summer of like 1990, like 1990X I think it's called. It's based on Earthbound for the Super Nintendo, but it's too dried out to use, unfortunately. I tried to thin it, it didn't work, but it's such a cute little topper. I'm kind of sad. I might have to buy more if they still make it, but that's it right there. And then this is Old Greg from I Love Nail Polish, I Heart Nail Polish. I don't even think they have these bottles anymore. This is when they were still doing the minis. I don't think they've done the minis for a long time now, or I just haven't caught them. And Old Greg is based on the Old Greg skit. If you don't know what that is, YouTube it because it's hilarious. But it's really, really dried out and it's all gloopy. And that's it right there. It's like a topper, but like with a gel base. And it was really cool and kind of sad to see that go. This is kind of dusty. This is the TG Bedhead Small Talk. This I got on sale for like $3 from Ulta over the holidays. This stuff's actually really cool. It's like a texturizer. It says texture, thickifier, energizer, stylizer. So it's like a texturizer, I guess. It's a really nice product. It works really well with my natural texture. It smells like caramel, which is kind of obnoxious at first, but it goes away pretty quickly. But this went bad on me. Like, I started to pump it out, and it was like this like weird, I don't know if you guys can see it in like the pump there, but it's like this nasty, like thick, gloopy, like awful smelling, like brown sludge. So I'm just gonna throw that away because I don't know what's going on with that, and I don't really want to deal with that. I have this sample of the Pravana Nevo Intense Therapy leave-in treatment. This is like a dual phase leave-in. You'd shake it up and then you spray it on. It's just a leave-in conditioner. This is the first product I think I've ever tried from Pravana, and actually really, really liked it. I don't know if I'd pick up the full size because, again, this is kind of more of a pricey brand, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to spend money on like pricier things that I'm not too familiar with. Cause, like, this is the only thing I've ever used from this brand before. But it was nice, so I was really happy to try that sample. I have some lip balms. I have 2 lip smackers. I have a strawberry milkshake and an ice cream sandwich. I mean, lip smackers are lip smackers. I mean, they basically just taste and smell good. This is the Bliss Fabulous. This is actually, I don't think this is the full size of this. I think this is from, well, I mean, I know this is from the holiday kit that I got, but I don't think it's the full size. But this is like $12 in the full size, I think, and I just don't think it's worth it. I didn't really notice it like performing any differently than any other lip balm I've ever used. So definitely not going to repurchase the full size of that. I have this Strivectin Night Advanced Retinol Night Treatment. I love this stuff. Again, this is another product that I can't really afford the full size of, but if I could, I would totally buy it. I even love how this stuff smells, which is kind of weird, but it's a really nice night face cream. I do have another face, well, I have a hand mask here. This is the Mist Spa Illuminate Hand Treatment. This is kind of pricey for a hand treatment. I can get like a couple other ones for less expensive, but I really wanted to try this brand. I had never tried anything from this brand before. Ulta carries this, and it was okay. I kind of want to try the other one they have. This was nice, but I think the other one, the moisture one's going to be better for my skin because my skin's just more dry than anything. But it was, I mean, it was just a hand mask. I have some lippies in here. I have the OCC Lip Tar. This is Black Dahlia, I believe. I don't think it's Black Metal Dahlia. I think this is just Black Dahlia. This is just a test tube. I've had this for a while. It's just a lot of it. I mean, I can get a lot of use left out of this, but it's just kind of super old and it's just kind of separating and not really going back together anymore. But this is a beautiful color, and I really do love the OCC Lip Tars. The only thing I don't like about them is just like you can't really touch up on the go with them because of like the way they are. You basically have to either apply them with a brush, or like if you're me, you're just to be really, really careful with your fingers. You can't like apply them from the tube or anything, and they're so highly pigmented, like you gotta make sure you stay in your lip lines, especially with colors like Black Metal Dahlia or Black Dahlia. But they're gorgeous colors, they're great products, they're vegan. I highly recommend checking them out. This is a Too Faced Melted Liquefied Longwear Lipstick in the color Peony. This is a sample. Everyone pretty much has tried this. I think by this point this is the sample that they gave out for everything. I do like the melted lipsticks. Peonies, that's a pretty color. It's not my favorite. It's a little bit too light for me, and it kind of shows up my lip lines a little bit too well. But I do like the melted lipsticks. This is a Givenchy Rose Dressing little mini lipstick. This is a nice product. I like the color of this. Again, too expensive for me to buy the full size of. This is a little Urban Decay mini. This is like when their lipsticks just came out, so this is pretty old too, which is kind of why I'm getting rid of it. This is in the color Naked. This again was a really pretty product, but again, like I don't know if it's something I would purchase the full size of. I have a Ube Moisturizing Skin Cream. This is like my second or third sample of it. I think it's my second one. I think I got one in Birchbox and like one I specifically requested from Sephora for because it's Japanese, and like, you know, I'm a weeaboo and I love Japanese things. But I ended up really dropping it. But I ended up really not liking this product basically because it's pretty much petroleum and wait, it says no petroleum added. Oh, what is in this? Is this the lanolin one? It says no artificial fragrances, colors, petroleum, or SPF added. I forget what's in this, but there's camphor in it, and I can't stand the smell of the camphor, and it's not moisturizing for me. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it just does not leave my skin moisturized no matter like what part of my body I use it on. It's kind of the nice thing about it because you can use it on pretty much like all of your skin. This is the Shiseido Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector in Broad Spectrum SPF 42. There is alcohol in this product, I'm pretty sure, and there is like a fragrance to it, which is kind of annoying, but I do like how sheer it was and like how quickly it dried on my skin. It is also a chemical SPF. So again, not something I probably will buy the full size of, especially because I have the Sephora Sun Safety Kit now, so I have like all the SPF I could ever need. But it was really nice, like in the morning when I'm kind of hurried, like just kind of throw that on. It would dry instantly, which is I think why like there's alcohol in it, but you know, it was a good product. This is the Elite Therapeutics Natural Collection Rosemary Eucalyptus Body Cream. This is a sample from Birchbox. This does smell kind of weird. I mean, it's rosemary, eucalyptus, it's herbal, but it actually was a really nice body cream, so I did like that. This is my Malin & Goats Mojito Lip Balm. Finally finished up this tube. I have another one waiting for me to use. I actually ended up really liking this product. I didn't like it at first because of the mint in it. It was kind of distracting, but it's not a sweet mint. It's like a mint, so it ended up not being too bad, and it goes away pretty quickly, and it's just really, really hydrating. So I really like this stuff. I do have another tube that I'm going to be busting out and using now. I finally finished my Becca Perfect Skin Mineral Powder Foundation in the color Buttercup. This is kind of pricey for a foundation. It is the wrong color for me, which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to finish it. It's not completely finished. I do still have a ring in there, but I'm just not going to use it. It's way too dark for me even right now, and I don't think it's ever going to be the right color for me. But this is a really, really nice foundation. I really recommend Becca products to people. They are a little bit more expensive, but they're really high quality. I mean, this is a really cool looking compact. It's kind of like a UFO, and I really liked this. I do have other foundations I'm going to be using, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this anytime soon, but I definitely would, especially if I found the right color for me. And then finally, I have my Beauty Blender. I've had this forever. I know you're supposed to, I think, replace these like every like 3 to 6 months or something like that. And I didn't wash it before I put it in here because wash it before you put it in your garbage, so it is really dirty. But I do try to wash these like every 2 to 3 days if possible, so I'm not too concerned about it building up germs. I only use this on myself as well. Like if you do have this in a kid or something, I can definitely see like getting rid of it every 3 to 6 months, especially if you're using other people. But this is just mine, and I would wash it all the time, make sure it was nice and clean. So I wasn't too worried about it picking up any germs, but I just figured like it's been like probably over a year now, so it's just time for this one to go. I have another one that I already have ready and I'm using currently, so I'm just gonna toss this. There we go. Alright, so those were my May 2015 empties. A lot of stuff. I apologize for the video getting long, but I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I like watching people's empties video. It is really nice to see like what people purchased and what they'll repurchase and what they've actually gone through and like what their opinions on, because I feel like once you use up a whole item, even if it is just a deluxe sample, like you really do get a good feel for that item, so it's a better kind of review kind of thing. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.